In this video, we are going to discuss about Saturn, okay, and how you can do Saturn's remedy and how you can get the blessing of Saturn, okay. If you want to take personal consultation, you can check the website and you can book from there, okay. So Saturn is a very important planet. Saturn is a planet which rules your karma, okay, your duty, commitment, okay. So Saturn is very important in your chart to give you the results, and Saturn always give you slow results. Okay, so you cannot expect the results to be very easy for you, okay. You cannot expect it to give you results in a hurry. So always remember, if you are dealing with Saturn, wherever Saturn is placed in your chart, whichever houses or planets it's influencing, you have to remember that you don't have to hurry in those matters, okay. You have to be very careful while dealing with those matters, okay, because Saturn is patience, right? So now one thing about Saturn is there. Saturn doesn't give you something unless and until you learn its lessons. Learning lesson of Saturn is very important. If you will not learn the lessons of Saturn, Saturn will not give you. Because now even if Saturn gives you that, okay, you will not be able to handle it, right? For example, Saturn influencing your career, okay. Saturn brings delay in your career because you are not prepared for the career. Saturn influencing your marriage is delaying your marriage because you are not prepared for the marriage, okay. If you get married early, you won't be able to handle it because you have not learned the lessons. Some important lessons has to be learned. This you have to remember, and unless and until you learn it, it won't work for you, right? So it is your soul's issue, right, that you have not learned the lesson. So okay, for example, if we tell a child to go do a job, the child won't be able. If you want to do a job, first you have to gather the skill, right? Same way, to get the Saturn's results, you have to learn about it, okay, because you don't have the skill, you don't know how to handle it. You are a child, okay, regarding that matter, right? So this way you have to see Saturn. So Saturn never denies. First of all, Saturn is not telling you that it will not give you the results. Of course, many things depends upon your destiny, but with Saturn, keep working hard, keep following the right path, honest path, keep doing good, your duties, your karma, and Saturn will give you the results. And then you can pray Shani Dev on Saturday, lighting diya in people tree or in front of Shani Dev idol in Shani temple is very auspicious. Every day reciting Shani Chalisa, as it is mentioned in the Shani Chalisa, the one who recites every day this Chalisa gets the blessing of Shani Dev and leads a peaceful life, okay. So to get the blessing of Shani Dev, you should pray Shani Dev, okay, on Saturday, right? It will be very helpful for you if you want to get the blessings and you want to make the things done in your life instantly or early, okay, if it's really getting delayed. So this is Saturn that teaches us, right? So Saturn, whenever Saturn gives you something, always remember it is very stable, okay. It's not going that it will end, it will not end. Saturn always gives you the stable things, very stable it is, and very proper, very committed, right, very dutiful. Saturn rules your 7th house. Partner will be very loyal, committed towards you. Saturn is Tarakarka, or Saturn is conjunct or aspecting your 7th house. Trust me, partner is going to be very dutiful towards you, very committed towards you, okay. So Saturn gives you loyalty. Saturn is what? Truth, okay. Saturn is truth, honesty, duty, right? These things are Saturn. But if you have not learned these lessons, you have to learn it, okay. Always walk on the right path, a good path, okay, and you will always get the blessing of Saturn, right? But always remember that you don't pray for getting something only, okay, that you pray for the blessing of God, okay. Because when we pray for getting something in return, then it's possible we don't get it, right? Because God knows what is best for us, okay. So we should pray so that we can get the blessing of Shani Dev. It's so important. Whenever Saturn is retrograde in your chart, it clearly shows some pending karma. Retrograde Saturn also shows that the events that happened in your past life will happen again, because the lessons that were meant for you in the past life, the things that were decided for you that you have to do these things or you have to learn these things, you did not learn it, you left it, okay. Or there can be some karmic debt also towards it, so that's why it's retrograde. So same events will happen again in your life, okay, because it clearly shows that you have left those events, right? For example, some people commit suicide, okay. Many things are decided for them, but they choose the path of suicide, and they don't fulfill their duties or don't learn the lessons, so they have to come back to learn those lessons, to fulfill those lessons, okay. So whenever Saturn is retrograde, this thing is there that you are fulfilling something pending from the past that you left in the middle, okay. Any planet which is retrograde will show it, but Saturn, that is the planet of karma, will show it, okay. Wherever Saturn is placed, you have some duty, you have some karma over that house, okay, because this is the planet of karma. Definitely Saturn will bring delay, because that is the natural trait of Saturn, okay, because Saturn wants to teach you something, okay. So one remedy only for Saturn is, if you be in a hurry, no I want it, no I want it, if you don't have patience, okay, especially with retrograde Saturn, then expect it not to give you anything, okay. It will mess up everything, right? Even if you get it, it will not be long lasting, okay. So pray to Shanidev and keep doing your duties, and whatever is meant for you, you will definitely get it, okay. Work hard, okay. And regarding your career, you should be very honest and keep doing it, okay. So that is what is important with Saturn. Saturn is also very disciplined, okay. Saturn is very cold in nature, not want to mix up with everyone, and is very less friendly, very shy, very isolated kind of person. Want to live ascetic life and want simplicity, wants things to be simple, never want things to be complicated. Saturn is also a servant who loves to serve, basically who loves to do the duties, okay. No matter the person is a king, but the person will consider himself to be the servant of the kingdom, okay. So this kind of thing is there, that Saturn never has any ego, and Saturn only wants to serve, Saturn only wants to do, okay. And Saturn is very impartial, okay. If if someone is wrong, no matter the family member, only Saturn will punish, okay. Saturn is very impartial, okay. Saturn's rule, you will see whatever karma you do, you will get the results accordingly, right? So you cannot blame, okay. Whatever is happening in your life, that is your own karma, okay. So Saturn says you reap what you sow, right? So whatever you are reaping currently, that is the karma that you have created, the destiny that you have chosen for yourself, right? So Saturn says that it is very unbiased, very impartial, okay. If you do good karmas, it will give you the good thing. If you do bad karmas, it will give you the bad thing. That's why transits are always different for everyone, okay. Now here everyone says that my Saturn is transiting here, this is happening, that is happening, okay. So what I have observed is that if your karmas are good, as at least in this life, it will be different for different people, and what karmic that you are bringing from the past. But I have observed that if your karmas are good in this life at least, then transits will not harm you that much, okay. If you have learned your lessons, so you will notice that slowly as you progress in your life, as you get older, the transits will start to affect you less, okay. No matter whichever planet it be, because you will be learning your lessons, okay. Slowly you will have learned your lessons, right? So when you learn your lessons, then transits affect you very less, okay. So that's why it is said for saints and ascetics people, the people who are in spirituality, the chart doesn't matter, because they get the grace of God and they learn their lessons very fast, okay. Because their consciousness rise and they are able to understand the things, okay. So it depends upon your level how you learn the lessons, because You don't have any choice. You have to go through it and learn the lessons and clear the karmas. Okay, so whenever Saturn transits happen, the karma cleansing is very fast. Okay, that's why events occur so speedily. Okay, because you have to clear the karmas, right? You have to end the karmas. Okay, so that is what Saturn teaches you. So for Saturn, see, if you do good karmas, if you pray Shani Dev wholeheartedly with a proper procedure, okay, and do good karmas, do your duties, and don't worry about your future, your past, your present. Okay, just keep doing your duty, then definitely Saturn will reward you with abundance. Okay, so you don't have to worry about what results it will give to you. Just keep doing your duties and it will give you everything. Okay.